What up, Jug of Blades? Alright, so back in full effect, and basically I got some new knives today. Still have to do the video on I know it's kind of weird to say it, but I'm going to do a video on some Damascus still. I might do that on the next video. But lo and behold, it'll happen. So our first one today, kind of a made in China. It's called a lipollable pocket knife. Nothing big. Something I got off on the side. I'm not going to really make a big deal out of it because I'll be honest with you. It's just a knife. It's just a knife that I was interested in and I wanted to try it out. So we got aluminum scales. Like always, this is a automatic, as you can see. Don't mind my finger here. I cut it. Lo and behold, when you screw with knives, you take a toll sometimes. It also has a lock on it right here that makes it so you can't push the button. So it makes it a lot more safer, which I really like. D2 steel, so we're not looking that bad with that. Aluminum handle. It's kind of sharp up here, I would say. I can feel how it's a little bit edgy. So I mean, if you want it, maybe you can take some sandpaper. If you get this at all, I would say get some sandpaper and maybe run it around these edges a little bit so they're not as, sharp. I mean, that's if you get this knife. But that's what I do. It's not a deal breaker for me. I mean, it's easy to get some sandpaper and just kind of rough those edges up so they're not sharp. Because, as you can see, they feel a little sharp. So, but not a bad knife. Kind of a big knife, as you can see. Pretty decent size. I'll do a few comparisons. I think the only comparison that will get close to it as far as the size is gonna be our CGR Pyrite. And I said close. It looks like not even close enough. So this is a pretty big knife, as you can see. It's carrying, and the Pyrite Light is a very, very big knife. Well, I mean, it's not a big knife, but I mean, it's more of a stout knife than a lot of the other knives that I carry. So I'll have to say that it is a nice knife. So that is that right there. I'll do a few measurements on it so we can tell. So the blade itself, we're looking at almost 4 inches, but 3 3/4 inches. The knife itself, we're looking at almost 9 inches, really close. Not quite, but really close to 9 inches. We're looking at 8 3/4. So this is a big knife. I mean, considerably. It fits in my hand really good. There's no jimping on it, so you really don't have anything to hold here. But I mean, if you want to, you can always jimp it yourself. It's not hard. Just take a Dremel and this is a pretty cheap knife. Wasn't very expensive. As you can see, there is no name brand on it, so it's really not a name brand knife. I would say that if you want to, you can identifiably make this just a little bit different than normal, and you can make it nice. I like that it's aluminum. I like the material that's used in this knife. I mean, it's nice, and the kick on that is not bad. We got a decent kick, a kick that's not too horrible. I'm seeing a very nice kick on that. So that's what we got here. Not a very typical knife, like a really awesome knife, but it's a decent knife. I'm gonna throw another knife in here that I got a little while back. That one was a newer one that I bought. This one was a newer one I bought recently too as well. This is also, I pulled it out of its box. It wasn't really that spectacular. This is a G10 scale. Now, one thing I will tell you, it used to have a clip on it. I took the clip off because when I had it in my hand, the clip really put a, well, I don't know if it put a burr. The problem was I was taking the clip off and the clip got stuck. So this wasn't very good. So I actually just took the clip off and just got rid of it because I didn't like it in the first place. Well, there we go. Now, we're looking at a really nice knife here. We're looking at S35V, as you can see. S35VN. I mean, that's decent steel. Interlock. And as you can see, a back flipper. And if you look at it, we got a little bit of... Now, I'm going to tell you that the detent on this is so rough that you're only going to be able to open it up with your thumb, because you can get your thumb under there, right there. But it is a decent knife. I think we're going to say, we're going through these quick, sorry, but I'm going to say, yeah, it's about the same size as the Pyrite almost, just a little bit longer than the Pyrite. So yet another one that's decently large. I would have to say that putting that one up against this one, yeah, this one just really overwhelmingly is just too much more bigger than it. Ridiculous size. So on that note, very nice knife. I really like it. I mean, we got a good centering on that. Really decent hit on that. I mean, as you can see, nice centering. And we've got, and then with this right here, if you want to, you can actually put a, I was thinking if I might do it myself, but I think about right there, you could probably put a thumb stud on it. So you can get it a little bit easier to come up with a thumb stud. Like I said, the detent on this is really stiff. So, I mean, you can hear it. I mean, watch this. I mean, look at that. You hear that click? Yeah, it's just, yeah, that detent is tough, and it's in there pretty snug. So trying to do a spider flick on this is next to impossible. Being because that detent is just too, I mean, I usually do better with back flipping it with my index finger, but I can't even do that, you know. Like I said, I can do the, as you can see, I even have a hard time doing it with that. So it's a heavy knife. I mean, a really heavy knife. We'll weigh both these knives just to see on the weight. We'll do this one first, just to get it out of the way. I'm thinking this one is way more less than this one. I'm saying this is about 4 ounces. Let's see. 3.941. Almost 4, I mean, literally 4 ounces. 4 ounces. That's what I think about that. Nice. We'll go on this one. I'm saying this one's about 6. 5.3. Okay. But it's 1.5 ounces, almost more than the other one. So just to go show you, I mean, those aluminum handles, but this has got, I mean, the inner liner is all steel, and you see that blade. It is thick. I mean, that is not a slicer. That is just a thick, I mean, you see that blade. It is thick. So I would have to say this is a pretty stout knife. I mean, out of all knives I have, I think it's a lot more on the heftier side in that demeanor. So put that away over there. All right, so let's get on to our cool knife of the day. Now, I got myself a Vosteed. Now, I had to get this. I mean, the rage was there. I mean, they're a little bit easier now to pick up. And okay. All right. Let's go ahead and take this out. Ooh, nice presentation. We got the Vosteed manual and everything up in this thing. nice knife presentation. Okay, got one sag, one bag. Go ahead and put this in here. Now this, my friends, is the Vosteed Racoon. I'm pretty sure a lot of you know what this is. Pretty sure a lot of you know and have seen it. But this right now is the rage. And I have to say this is a very, very, very light knife. We got black micarta here, I think. Or is that G10? Is it G10? Let me see. Give me a second here. No, this is black micarta. Insane. I mean, it makes sense. It's really super light. But it almost feels like G10, just to let you know, because I've put micarta in my hand, and it doesn't really feel like they do their micarta really good. I'd have to say that is very nice. I like how it looks and everything. Not a deep quick carry. It's going to be a little bit sticking out of your pocket. We got that titanium, or I don't know if it's titanium, to be honest with you. I couldn't tell you, and I couldn't tell you after. I would have to, but it's anodized or something. I'm sure it's aluminum. Ooh, gosh, beautiful. Wow, 1428 steel, I believe. Yeah, 1428 steel. Beautiful satin finish. I mean, I'm liking it. Oh, that drop is beautiful. Check that out. Wow. I mean, I can't. I mean, ooh, and I can backflip that bad boy too. Let's see if I can get it with my middle finger. Yep, can. Nice. Choil, really nice. So it's good for sharpening. Really good sharpening. I mean, this is a prestige knife. Got some jimping on the top here. The jimping's a little too fine. I mean, I think it would have been better if it would have been a little bit more deeper. But I mean, it looks like it's holding my finger. See, it's holding my finger. So it's kind of like almost like a sandpaper. And you can actually thumb up on it, choke up on this knife. And it is a good choke. I mean, we got a good knife here, man. We got a nice knife. This is an amazing knife. I have to say right now, by far one of my favorite knives that I've gotten so far. All right, let's go ahead and do a size comparison. I'm pretty sure everybody knows the size comparison of this. I mean, everybody has seen this. We'll go back to the Pyrite like usual. Pyrite's been having a lot of on footage time here, and we're looking at the same size just about. This and the Pyrite, same size. Nice. We're looking pretty decent there. Let's see if we can take it up against the mini Paraxis. Ooh, we're looking. Yep, that's the size comparison from the mini Paraxis being pretty small compared to it. But I mean, nice knife. Oh, my favorite knife of all. One of my favorites. The Cormant. And it's bigger than the Cormant. I would say the only one that compares to it almost in size is the Pyrite. They're pretty much the same. Thing is the Pyrite has a little bit of a, like it's not flat. So it's almost saying that it could be like right there. So that's why they're so much really close. Where the Cormant is not even close. So we're looking, and these are all button locks just like that, but this is, now, just to get this out of the way so everybody understands this is not a normal button lock. The reason why people like this is if you look up here at the top, it's a liner lock, top liner lock. You push that and it releases the liner. That's why it's got that drop. I mean, you're looking nice. Yeah, I could play with this all day, dude. This is the knife right here. I love it. All right, let's go ahead and do some sizes on it. And it's very light, by the way, with that micarta, which I didn't even think it was micarta. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I knew it said micarta, but man, it doesn't feel like it. Usually micarta has more white in it than it does this, and this is a really black micarta. Way more different. All right, so let's go ahead and take a measuring tape out here. We'll do the blade first. We're looking at about 3 inches on the blade. 3 inches, nice, 3 inches. We're looking at about 3 inches, perfect size. So those of you who live in California, perfect size, 3 inches. So you're looking at a nice knife there. And it ain't pushing the boundaries, nice. We're looking at 7 and almost 3/4. We would say it's a little bit more than a 1/2 inch. I'd say maybe 7 5/8. 7 5/8, I would say. Nice. We'll go ahead and we'll weigh it. This thing weighs very light. I'm going to tell you right now, very light. Oh, another thing that's really cool. This pocket clip can go on this side. And what I really like is the indentation where the clip goes in. They put a piece of metal out here so it doesn't get gunk or food into it, because sometimes what knives do is, so the other side, they just leave this open. And I like the fact that they didn't do that with this knife. I mean, they put a lot of thought into this knife, which is nice. A lot of thought means they're really trying to make something nice. I'm going to say about 3.5 ounces. Nope, 3 ounces. 3 ounces. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. 3 ounces? I mean, you saw how big that knife was. I mean, that's amazing how big the knife is. And then not only how big it is, it's that light. I mean, that's incredible. That is incredible. Incredible. So on that note, I would have to say that's it for today. I'll see you next time, and on the next time, I will probably, like I said, I'm going to do my Damascus knives. I only have a few of them. I think I have 2 or 3 of them. Not very many of them. I think 3. I have 3 of them. And after I show you that, you'll see all my knives. So I think it'll be a good way of saying we will be done for knives, and everything from here on out will be something either new, or maybe we'll talk about something else. Maybe I'll do something else. I mean, I'll do what I can to get newer knives. I'm having a lot of knives come in lately, which is quite amazing. I'm gonna have hopefully it does come in, but I am supposed to have the anniversary Civivi Mini Paraxis. We're looking at S35 steel, which is a step up from D10, and then these scales are going to be purple. So let's hope I get it. It's the anniversary one. Really nice, really nice knife. Have a Kaiser knife coming along, also in the run, a QSP. So I showed you my QSP Parrot, but I'm going to get the QSP that I've always wanted, and I'll be happy when I get it. With that, I'll have another little knife, so I have quite a few knives coming up ahead. So I mean, just to be honest, I have about a good, and I'm going to have an exclusive knife that I got on a channel that, I'll say this much, it's not the best knife, but I mean, it's neat, it's cool, and I'm going to represent for it, so that's going to be my thing. So on that, we out.